What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol BNTX for BioNTech. On the left-hand side, we're looking at the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. Let's first start off on our daily chart and just point out obvious areas of support and resistance. I would argue that this gap underneath us could act as a potential target to the downside, but obviously we're in a nice bullish trend here. And then we have support from the two-day balance highs, which certainly offered support in the early morning pullback this morning. That being said, there's not a whole lot overhead other than obviously mapping out the all-time high, so we'll put that in and then shift our focus over to this 30-minute intraday chart. That being said, we started to see a little bit of a pullback into the end of the day. What I always like to do is just break out the Fibonacci's and go from low all the way up to the high, and it looks like we're holding on to that 38.2 first Fibonacci critical level here at $403, just give or take, nice round numbers here when we're talking about a plus $400 stock. So that being said, it looks healthy here. The pullback looks healthy, and there is potential for a continuation higher if we take out the highs. There is earnings coming up as a catalyst, which could continue to push this up and over. There's good, volume interest down below. So, all things considered, the daily uptrend is extremely strong. We're holding on to a critical pullback area here on the 30-minute perspective, a nice Fibonacci area. It looks good. So I wouldn't try to fight this uptrend. If you do stab short here, obviously your stop has to be just over the all-time high. Otherwise, you risk the run of another run higher, right? So please don't get caught up in that trying to time a top. Use tight risk if that's a strategy that you're employing. To the downside, if we do start to travel lower, there's not even a whole lot of structure in today's session that I really see as being that critical. Maybe the 61.8 and the small area of consolidation as well. That's sub 400 at $385, we'll call it, for nice round numbers sake. So watch out for that as a potential area of support as well. And anything underneath, we already pointed out the two-day balance highs, which offered some support early on in the session on that gap fill down to about, again, our Fibonacci's are sort of clouding that number up there. Let's clean that up. That's down at $353.89. That's a very critical area. If we start to fail underneath, I could see this experiencing more two-sided action and balance, especially with an earnings announcement coming up around the corner on the 9th, and it looks like it's before the market opens at 7 a.m. Central Time. So this one, extremely bullish daily trend. Don't try to fight it just yet. We're at a critical pullback area. I would remain bullish on this until it clearly shows signs of falling apart and crumbling to the downside. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let us know down below in the comments section or by simply leaving the video a thumbs up. Our main channel is linked down below in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.